I welcome you to the grand finale of Season 3 of the Know Your Tax Quiz. It's been an interesting journey and very cutthroat competition indeed we did witness as far as this season is concerned. Special thanks goes to the Zambia Revenue Authority for the tremendous support that you've given this production. It's been 3 years, 3 seasons of nothing but committed dedication and support to the Know Your Tax Quiz. Thank you very much to the Zambia Revenue Authority. Coming in to take their space, coming in first, they were here last season. Unfortunately, they were unable to get the top slots. The battle tonight is about Lusaka and the Commonwealth University. The biggest question is, will the title remain in Lusaka or will it embark on a journey to the Copper Belt? Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the one and only, the Copper Belt University. CPU, ladies and gentlemen, another big hand. If they win tonight, they'll become the first school to get into the final 3 times before winning the title. So the question lingers in the context of CBU, will the title, once again, will the title get into their presence? Will they claim the title? It's my singular honor now, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome the defending champions who made history by becoming the only school to have qualified to the final twice after winning the title. Zikas University, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand. Another big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for the defending champions who are in the house this beautiful evening. Tonight, history is about to be made. To the 2 universities, you're welcome to the battlefront. Let's start off with CPU. Who is the spokesperson for the team this evening?
I am.
All right. How are you feeling?
Awesome.
Do you think you're winning the title this time around? You've been here for the 3rd time. Are you winning the title?
We wait and see.
Are you intimidated by the quality of your opponents?
Not exactly.
The defending champions. Zikas, how are you feeling? How are you feeling tonight?
We're feeling excited.
Are you intimidated by the quality of your opponents?
Far from it.
They have more experience. They have more experience than you in terms of making it to the final. Are you worried?
No, experience is a good teacher, but excellence is with Zikas.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, the battle lines have been drawn. The following are the rules to the 2 schools. 1 person at a time to give me the answer. Each correct answer will attract 5 points. That's for a first question. And 3 points will be awarded for a correct answer to a recycled question. You will have 60 seconds in which to attempt a question, and I must add it's 1 attempt per question. Now, I believe in democracy, as you know, so I will allow the 2 of you to agree who's going to be the first to pick a question in the first round. As a matter of fact, I've got 3 rounds here, each of them containing 10 questions. You will pick a question that you wish to welcome. So I will allow the 2 schools to decide which question, or which school rather, which university goes first.
We will allow our experienced counterparts to go first.
CBU, are you okay with going first?
Sure.
All right. So round one, as I mentioned, has 10 questions. CBU, which one are you welcoming this beautiful evening?
Question 4.
Question 4 it is. What is the name of the form that passengers must use to declare their goods upon arrival? Your 60 seconds starts now.
Form C6.
Come again?
Form C6.
That is correct. Zekas University, question 4 is gone. Which one are you welcoming?
Question 10.
Question 10 it is. What integrated options are available to taxpayers in Smart Invoice? Your time starts now.
Vendor and in-house development.
That is correct. So taxpayers can choose between in-house development or vendor-supported integration. Question 10 and 4 are taken.
Question
CPU,
8.
Question 8 it is. What incentive is provided to a traveler over 18 years of age carrying clear beer? Your time starts now for that fresh question.
They can import 2.5 liters of beer.
That is correct. Zekas University, question 4, 8, and 10 are taken. Which one are you welcoming?
Question 9.
Question 9 it is. What is the revenue target for the Zambia Revenue Authority, ZRA, in 2026? Your time starts now.
185 billion kwacha.
That is correct. CBU, which question are you welcoming?
Question 6.
Question 6 it is. Success Enterprise, a private fund, makes taxable income of 10 million in 2026. How much income tax will the private fund pay in 2026? Your time starts now.
They're exempted from income tax. They will not pay anything.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
That is correct. Zekas University. Zekas University, I have question 1, question 2, question 3, question 7, and question 5 available. Which one are you going for?
Question 7.
Question 7 it is. What are the penalties under Smart Invoice? Your time starts now.
First offense, fine not exceeding 40,000 kwacha. Second offense, fine not exceeding 80,000 kwacha. Third offense, fine not exceeding 120,000 kwacha, or 3 years imprisonment, or both.
That is correct. I have question 5, question 3, question 2, and question 1 remaining. Which one are you going for?
Question 2.
Question 2 it is. The Zambian tax system requires taxpayers to voluntarily declare their income, calculate their tax liability, and file returns while the Zambia Revenue Authority makes the assessment. What name is given to such a tax system? Your time starts now.
Self-declaration taxation system.
That is correct. Zekas, which question are you going for?
Question 5.
Question 5. Give at least 3 types of payments considered taxable emoluments under pay as you earn. Your time starts now.
Cash allowances, wages, and bonuses.
That is correct. I have question 3 and question 1 rather, remaining. CBU, which one are you welcoming?
Question 3.
Question 3 it is. Mention the 4 operating divisions in the Zambia Revenue Authority. Your time starts now.
We have the Customs Division, the Domestic Taxes Division, Business Facilitation, and Corporate Services Division.
That is correct. Zekas, I have 1 question remaining. It is question 1. Zambia operates a coordinated border management system, CBM, with a key focus on enhancing trade facilitation through a strategic reduction of border agencies. Mention the 6 border agencies at border posts. Your time starts now.
The National Livestock and Epidemiology Information Center, PQPS, Immigration, Port Health, ZICSA, and ZRA.
That is correct. And that correct answer brings us to the end of round 1. You understand why the 2 schools are in the final, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll look at the scoreboard and continue with this contest. Don't move an inch. Stay with us.
Strategies in the Zambia Revenue Authority Corporate Strategic Plan intend to enable ZRA achieve its objective of taxpayers committing to their tax obligations and enhancing voluntary tax compliance. The ultimate goal is not to find non-compliance, but to prevent non-compliance. ZRA will continue to place its customers at the forefront and further ensure the provision of quality service which will stimulate voluntary compliance. ZRA commits to continue streamlining its operations, create new and innovative ideas, and channel its communication methods to improve the overall tax administration. With a new operating model, change has been embraced. Therefore, it is imperative that ZRA will continue to plan ahead, think outside the box, and adapt to the ever-changing environment. ZRA will remain innovative in transforming its core business in a manner that keeps pace with changes in technology, business, and other management practices to meet the expectations of Zambians. ZRA, my tax, your tax, our destiny.
Two schools, 2 universities have made it to the final, and as of round 1, they are even. Meaning, the defending champions, Zekas, gathered 25 points. CBU gathered 25 points as well. A big hand to the 2 universities for that outstanding performance in the first round. So, CBU were first to pick a question. Zekas, which one are you welcoming in round 2? 10 questions before your countenance, please.
Question 2.
Question 2 it is. Safe and Secure Limited, an insurance broker, earned 100,000 kwacha in commissions from insurance transactions in February 2026. How much will the company pay in insurance premium levy? Your time starts now.
Insurance premium levy to be paid will be 5,000 kwacha. 5,000 kwacha.
Not the answer I'm looking for. CBU, that will be your recycled question. Safe and Secure Limited, an insurance broker, earned 100,000 kwacha in commissions from insurance transactions in February 2026. How much will the company pay in insurance premium levy? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Commission on brokerage is not part of insurance premiums. Therefore, they will not pay any levy on this one.
That is correct. That was a recycled question. That was a recycled question. You have to pick a question. Question 2 is gone. CBU, which one are you welcoming?
Question 7.
Question 7 it is. What value is used to calculate mineral royalty on coal? Your time starts now.
The value is called gross value.
That is correct. So gross value, remember coal is an energy mineral and the gross value is applicable on all energy minerals. Zekas University, which one are you going for? Question 2 and question 7 are taken.
Question 5.
Question 5 it is. What tax incentive do companies that employ persons with disabilities enjoy? Your time starts now.
In 2026, they have an incentive to be able to deduct 2,500 as an allowable.
That is correct. So they enjoy deductible. They enjoy an allowable deductible of 2,500 kwacha per annum for each employee with disability. With a disability, beg your pardon. CBU, which one are you welcoming?
Question 9.
Question 9 it is. Name at least 4 taxes that are covered under the Voluntary Disclosure Program, VDP. Your time starts now.
There is pay as you earn, withholding tax, person income tax, and corporate income tax.
Come again?
We have pay as you earn, withholding tax, person income tax, and corporate income tax.
That is correct. So you have corporate income tax, turnover tax, pay as you earn, withholding tax, mineral royalty, rental income tax, and advance income tax. Zekas University.
Question 4.
Question 4 it is. What is the withholding tax rate on interest earned from treasury bills and government bonds? Your time starts now.
20%.
That is correct. So remember, withholding tax on interest earned from treasury bills and government bonds is 20%. You may wish to know that this tax is deducted from the interest payment made to an investor. CBU, which one are you welcoming? Question 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are taken.
Question 3.
Question 3 it is. At what rate is the betting levy on online gaming and betting charged? Your time starts now.
The rate is 15% on gross takings.
That is not the answer I'm looking for. Zikas University, that is your recycled question. At what rate is the betting levy on online gaming and betting charged? Your time starts now for that recycled question.
Betting levy is at 5% on all deposits and withdrawals.
That is correct. That was your recycled question. You've got question 6, question 10, and question 8. Which one are you welcoming? And of course, question 1.
Question 8.
Question 8 it is. Under what conditions can a business involved in mining or mineral processing keep its books of accounts in United States dollars? Your time starts now.
If 75% of that mining or mineral processing business is in foreign currency, 75% of their income.
That is correct. So remember, a person carrying out mining operations or mineral processing may keep their books of accounts in United States dollars if the Commissioner General is satisfied that at least 75% of their gross income from those activities is earned in foreign currency from outside the Republic. CBU, question 6, question 1, and question 10 are available. Which one are you welcoming?
Question 1.
Question 1 it is. At what rates is insurance premium levy charged? Your time starts now.
%5 of insurance premium.
That is correct, 5% it is. Zekas, I've got question 6 and question 10. Which one do you fancy?
Question 6.
Question 6 it is. How can a taxpayer upload multiple stock items at once on Smart Invoice? Your time starts now.
By using the bulk upload template on Smart Invoice on the desktop application.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is correct. CBU, I only have question 10 remaining, and it reads as follows. What documentation is required for a taxpayer to avoid paying advance income tax, AIT, on remittances and exports above $2,000? Your time starts now.
They will need a valid tax clearance certificate.
Are you sure, madam?
Very much sure.
I am sure that is a correct answer. And that marks the end of round 2, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can feel the nerves in this house. A big hand to the two schools for giving us this very jaw-dropping contest. Let's go for another break as we build up for the third round of this very, very tough contest. Stay with us.
Today, you probably helped save a life. Or perhaps helped keep a watchful eye on a neighborhood. Today, you probably helped put food on someone's table. Or help build a road that leads to a destiny. You may have even helped shape the minds of our future. By paying your taxes, you help keep critical medical staff in a job, a school to run, or a neighborhood safe, and a whole lot more. Your taxes help Zambia become better for you and me. Zambia Revenue Authority. My tax, your tax, our destiny.
Welcome to the Know Your Tax Quiz Grand Finale. The two universities are giving us a final to remember so far. A big hand once again to the two universities. I must add that both schools are allowed to make changes when they feel like. CBU remains intact, am I correct? But Zikas, you've made a change. Tell us about the change you've made and what has pushed for this change.
We've decided to have fun, which was one of our goals, and we want to make sure that everybody really has an inclusive and memorable experience.
All right.
So we have Chipego here, who we are very excited to have on the panel. He's the morale.
All right. So Chipeko is bringing the morale to Zikas University. The following are the confirmed scores in the second round. CBU gathered 23 points, and so did Zikas. So we still have a tie. But we have 10 questions in the last round, and they are enough to change the narrative. CBU, you will go first now in picking a question you are willing to overcome this beautiful evening in the round 3 of this contest.
Question 4.
Question 4 it is. ZRA implements the Blue Lane, which is an express customs clearance lane prioritizing post-clearance audits. Name 2 accreditation programs which enable taxpayers to qualify to the Blue Lane. Your time starts now.
So we have the Authorized Economic Operator Program and the Customs Accredited Clients Program.
Come again?
Authorized Economic Operator Program, Customs Accredited Clients Program. The CSP.
That is correct. So Customs Accredited Clients Program or Authorized Economic Operator. Question 4 is gone. Zikas, which one are we coming?
Question 10.
Question 10 it is. Mention the 3 types of tax expected to be largest contributors towards the targets. Your time starts now.
Value-added tax, pay-as-you-earn, and corporate income tax.
That is correct. So the 3 types of taxes expected to be the largest contributors towards the target this year: value-added tax, pay-as-you-earn, and company tax. CBU, which one are you welcoming? Question 10 and question 4 are taken.
Question 6.
Question 6 it is. Mention at least 2 offenses punishable by law when committed by a taxpayer using the smart invoice system. Your time starts now.
The first one is enter enforced data on the approved invoicing system. Then the second one is attempting or modifying to attempt modify or attempt to modify the approved invoicing system without authorization from the Commissioner General of the Zambia Revenue Authority.
That is correct. So the other one is tampering with data formatted or stored on the approved invoicing system by a taxable supplier. Your time starts now. Zekas University. Your time starts now to pick up. Which question are you picking? Zekas University.
Question 3.
Question 3. What do we call a determination of classification of goods prior to the importation or exportation to help traders plan and make informed decisions? Your time starts now.
Advanced tariff ruling.
That is correct. CPU, which one are you coming? Question 10 and 6, 4, and 3 are taken.
Question 2.
Question 2 it is. What name is given to a type of smuggling where goods declared to be destined for another country are consumed in Zambia instead of exiting the country? Your time starts now.
That is transit fraud.
That is correct. Zekas University, there's question 1, question 5, question 7, question 8, and question 9 remaining. Which one are you going for?
Question 5.
Question 5 it is. When did the suspension of withholding tax on value-added tax come into effect? Your time starts now.
First August 2025.
That is correct. CBU, question 1, question 9, question 7 and 8 are available. Which one are you going for?
Question 8.
Question 8. Within how many days must offline invoices issued on Smart Invoice be uploaded to the system? Your time starts now.
Within 3 days.
That is correct. Within 3 days of 72 hours. Zekas University, question 1, question 7, and question 9 are available. Which one are you coming?
Question 1.
Question 1 it is. In customs, what term is used to describe a strategic process undertaken to strike a balance between facilitating legitimate trade and enforcing border security? Your time starts now.
Coordinated border management.
Come again?
Coordinated border management.
That's not the answer I am looking for. CBU, that is your recycled question. In customs, what term is used to describe a strategic process undertaken to strike a balance between facilitating legitimate trade and enforcing border security? Your time starts now.
Equity.
Come again?
Equity.
Are you sure, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is not correct. The correct answer is risk profiling, or risk management, if you like. That was a recycled question. There are two questions remaining, CBU. Question 7 and question 9. Which one are you welcoming?
Question 9.
Question 9. What is the tax treatment of a non-profit organization that operates without public benefit organization approval? Your time starts now.
Since they've not been approved, they will be required to pay all the taxes as a normal taxpayer.
That is correct. So such an organization is not granted any tax exemptions and is required to pay income tax and all other applicable taxes and duties as a normal taxpayer. Zekas University, I only have question 7 remaining. And it reads, what document is used to reverse transaction on smart invoice? Your time starts now.
Value credit note.
Come again? Come again?
Value credit note.
Value what?
Credit note.
That is correct. And that marks the end of round 3.
Brick by brick, we build our future. Every tax you pay help build schools, giving our children a better tomorrow. From education to healthcare, to infrastructure and clean water. Taxes build Zambia. Together, we are laying the foundation for a brighter future. Pay your taxes. Build our Zambia. Every morning, across Zambia, we are stepping towards a brighter future. Because you paid your taxes, children can learn and dreams can grow. Because you paid your taxes, care is within reach, lives are protected. Your contribution builds the roads we travel and connects our nation. Every brick laid is progress. Zambia keeps rising. In our classrooms, tomorrow is taking shape. The future of Zambia is growing. To every taxpayer, thank you. In 2025, you helped build Zambia. In 2026, let's keep building. One Zambia, one nation.
Welcome back to the Know Your Tax Quiz Season 3 Grand Finale. The confirmed results are in, and we're about to find out who will be crowned champion of the Know Your Tax Quiz Season 3. So CBU, in the first round, you gathered 25 points. Zekas, you also gathered 25 points. CBU, in the second round, you gathered 23 points. Zekas, you gathered 23 points. According to the confirmed results of the third round, CBU, you gathered 25 points in the third round. After a thorough check, assessment, and eventually conclusion, Zekas University, you gathered in the third round 20 points. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with those results compiled from the 3 rounds, it means, therefore, that the defending champions gathered 68 points. A big hand for the defending champions. The Copperbelt University traveled all the way from the Copperbelt University, the mining province. They've done it for the 3rd time into the final of the Noyo Tax Quiz, ladies and gentlemen. They failed in the first season. They were not dismayed. They marched on to the second season, went all the way to the final, but failed again. But this time around, they refused to maintain that narrative, and they emerged for the very first time after attempting 3 times, champions of the Know Your Tax Quiz. After gathering 73 points, a big hand for CBU. We need to wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit for the celebration. Let's wait a bit for the celebration. I'll ask that only the participants remain on stage before I deduct points. CBU, I request that you leave the stage and hold on to the celebration before I deduct points from your university. It's my singular honor now to invite the high table, led by the guest of honor and the Commissioner General of the Zambia Revenue Authority, and of course the Zambia National Broadcasting Corporation Director of Programs, to come up front as we prepare for the prize presentation. Allow me also to invite the representative from both schools, both universities, that is Zekas and CBU. We shall present dummy checks to symbolize what the 3 schools who made it to the top 3 will get. I would like to congratulate all the schools once again, all the universities that made it to the final of the Know Your Tax Quiz. And I'd like to congratulate the 2 schools that also eventually made it all the way to the final. It was a tough road, this I can tell you. And before we get to the top 2 schools, allow me to invite the team that emerged 3rd. They enjoy quite an interesting narrative. They were the first university in the country to bag the title. Put your hands together for the second runners-up, the University of Zambia, who will receive the third prize. So they walk away with 75,000 kwacha for emerging third in this season. Congratulations to the University of Zambia for emerging third. Of course, there were casualties of a very cutthroat semi-final stage. They were unable to make it to the final. So, please claim the best sport as you get that headline-making picture. Once again, congratulations to the University of Zambia for emerging third. The bag, a cool 75,000 kwacha in the Know Your Tax quiz. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. And once again, huge congratulations to you, the University of Zambia. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the University of Zambia. Let's move on now. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. A big hand to the University of Zambia for emerging third in season 3 of the Know Your Tax quiz. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they were hoping to bag the title, but their quest was not good enough. Let's put our hands together for the mighty Zikas University as they claim their prize. A cool 100,000 kwacha. Please come and greet the VVIP and claim your dummy check of 100,000 kwacha, beg your pardon. It was a good running, right? Good run indeed. They gave CBU a run for their copper. It was a fantastic performance by Zikas. Surely they should be proud of themselves. $100,000 kwacha is what Zikas University bags tonight. They've been in the final twice. They've bagged the title once and finished first runners-up once. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations, Zikas University. Another big hand, please. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we present you the winners of this contest, a few accolades to be awarded to some of the most outstanding students in this season. Put your hands together for Daniel Kukenga for emerging the outstanding student of season 3 of the Know Your Tax quiz from Zikas University. Thank you very much. The next award is the most committed student, and as far as the Know Your Tax quiz is concerned. This is no other than Musonda Kabwe. A big hand to Musonda for winning the most committed student as far as the season is concerned. Thank you very much. A big hand once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor to present to you the team that only had this evening in its imagination. This was a dream. The dream has come true tonight. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the winners of Season 3 of the Know Your Tax Quiz, the Copperbelt University, as they receive their trophy and a dummy of 150,000 kwacha as the prize money for their performance. It wasn't easy, this I can tell you, but they came with the oomph and the verve to conquer Zambia this time around. It took them 3 seasons to bag the title. And this night has finally smiled at them and given them the coveted Know Your Tax Quiz title. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all be upstanding and give the champions of the Know Your Tax Quiz Season 3 a standing ovation. The title is heading to the Copperbelt CBU. You can lift your title as I present to the nation the champions, the new champions I must add, for the Know Your Tax Quiz. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we wind up to cream it up this fantastic evening, taking us home, put your hands together for 76 drums.
I want everyone to come forward. I want everyone to come forward. Yes. Hey. Come forth, come forth. Museka sekobu fifila moneka energy taibepa. One love quizza. Yes. Boom, come on to the four singer. Hey. Yes. T. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, go. Especially pour le bonbon de la foiga. Especially pour le bonbon de la foiga. Especially pour le bonbon de la foiga. Louder. J. Zaman juice. Let's go. Zaman juice. Zaman. Let's go, let's go. Fakti babo kwambila na panche pa mutima jiche pepe fakti dala twice bana. Come, muchishi usumala mwaishi balo lesule.